Hi, I'm Tim,
I'm Lizzie.
and we are To Play,
Or not.
To Play, a show about board games for two players.
Whose tastes may differ.
Hi everyone. So today we're taking a look at Crypt of Chaos. This is a 1 or 2 player game from Crystal Dagger Games. This was a copy they sent to us for review. So thanks, Steve, for this one. We also got with it a couple of stickers and window sort of stickers and stuff like that. I think you get these if you buy early enough and they still got some in stock. They'll send us some of those out to you as well. So great, thanks for that.
Dare you enter.
Dare you,
Just
indeed.
dare you enter.
Dare you enter
Whoa.
the Crypt of Chaos. This is a tile laying exploration dungeon crawler type of game. It's basically, I like the way that they kind of sell this game to you. It says on the box here, no dice, pens or paper required. Everything you need is in the box, and it's a really tiny little box. So it's kind of like a little portable game, dungeon crawler thing that you can sort of take on holiday with you. Or whatever.
Dungeon crawler.
So yeah, really good little package, and it's only a couple of quid really. So good purchase, 20 quid I think retail. So yeah, good little package. Let's see about the gameplay. So gameplay works fairly simply.
It's your usual dungeon exploring game, isn't it? Though you might come across not very nice characters,
creatures and things like that. Yeah. So basically, the storyline is that you've gone into this dungeon on a quest.
Yes, you are a champion.
Some dude you've met in a pub
sword.
the day before, tavern, sorry, pub.
Pub.
Pubs in
English.
those days. Yeah. So some dude in a tavern's tasked you with going into this crypt and finding this sword. And you accept it, and as you go into the crypt, the wall seals behind you, and you've got to find your way out.
The way?
Yeah, crypts, gotta love them. So you've got to journey through this crypt, find the sword, and then you have to find a key to escape and beat the dragon that guards the exit.
That was a dragon, isn't it?
Yeah, that's quite often a dragon, to be fair. Yeah. So those are the kind of 3 things that you need to do to achieve success. And the way that it works is you've got a player character, there's 6 different characters, and you choose 6 or 8 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah. You choose your character, and they've got certain strengths that they will.
Oh yeah, your strength and your.
They will beat certain creatures as their special skill, and they've got an attack strength and a defense strength, and also a health. And you choose a character, that is your character for the game. You give them a certain number of health chips that match their health, and then off you go into the dungeon. Basically, there's a start here tile, which is the first tile that you lay, and then there are 3 other decks. There's deck 1, 2 and 3, and you shuffle deck 1, set it aside, shuffle deck 2, set it aside, shuffle deck 3, and then you put deck 2 on top of deck 3, deck 1 on top of deck 2, and so you've got 1, 2 and 3 goes down through the dungeon. And so then you take the dungeon stack and you take your first tile, lay it down against your entrance tile where you all start. There's only 2 of you.
Yeah, all of you.
So you put your little meeple on the first tile, and then you lay the first tile down and move on to it, and you basically have 4 you have 4 actions that you take. You lay a tile, you open a treasure chest if there's one there, you battle a beast if there's one there, or you
move to a tile?
Move to a tile, yeah, that was it. So uncover a tile, move to a tile,
and then do
battle a beast, or
and do what's in the tile.
Open a chest.
You move to
and you lay a tile whether you want to move to it or not. You pick a tile and lay it, and you pick a tile and lay it, and so on. And if you pick a tile that's got a treasure chest on it, then you select one of the treasure chests of that colour. So there are 3 different colours of chests. Green, yellow or purple. And so if you've got a green chest, you lay a green chest on it, and that's there to be discovered. If there's a monster in the same room, you lay the monster tile for that monster type on top of the treasure chest. So you have to defeat the monster to open that chest. So it all makes thematic sense. And again, you don't have to go on to that tile immediately. You can go to another tile. You can take another tile off. Yeah, that's quite good.
You've got like a bit of freedom.
Yeah, and basically, obviously, the dungeon then sort of expands out in its own way, depending on where you lay the tiles. And you can lay the tiles in any way you like, as long as the 2 little green arrows match on the tiles. You can have a green arrow against a green arrow, and then the next arrow doesn't match up anything, it kind of hits a wall, that's fine as long as one of the arrows matches it, so you can kind of lay out your dungeon. Sometimes they will be a dead end.
Yeah.
So
Or it's blocked as well.
yeah,
You've got the right tools to
there are
go
a couple
through.
there are a couple of sort of trap tiles, if you like. So there's pits, and there are cavings.
Cavings.
And you have to find within the chests that are in the dungeon. You have to find boots that will jump over. So they're called boots of bounding. That would jump over a pit or a pickaxe. I did.
I found the pickaxe.
You found a pickaxe that will hack through the cave in. But the thing is as well, obviously only one of you can handle that item. So if you've got the boots of bounding and you come across a pit, you can jump over it, but I can't because I haven't got them. So I'd have to find another way around.
Yeah, and I've got to go that way.
Yeah, so it's quite an interesting kind of concept that you kind of, you have to split up at certain points. Yeah. And obviously, again, your special skills when you're fighting creatures, you might
certain creatures.
Yeah, you might be able to defeat like the spider without too much hassle. Whereas if I find a spider, I've got to fight it properly. Yeah. Health against health sort of thing. Yeah. And those battles are quite good as well. If you come across the beast and you have to battle it.
The beasts get a certain amount of health as well, don't they?
Yeah, so they've got a hit
and attack
strength and a health strength. So again, if you come across a beast and you want to fight it, you assign those health chips from the monster health to that beast, and then you've got yours already. And then you would have a battle, and you've got 2 little battle decks. This is why they say there's no dice. There's no dice chucking. It's a little kind of modifier for your health, for your attack strength. So the beast has got one and you've got one. So you shuffle that little deck before each encounter, and then draw a tile. You always have first attack, so draw a tile off for your attack modifier for your character. Say you've got +1 and you draw up +2. That's obviously +3.
Well done.
You attack, thank you. You attack the beast with +3 attack, and +3 would hit 3 off of their health. Yeah. So if they've only got 3 health, they're dead.
Some
although they do,
lot, don't they? Like
some have a lot more, obviously, especially further into the dungeon. But even if you kill that beast off with your first hit, so to speak, so 3 health knocked off first go, they do always get 1 retaliation shot at you, kind of a passing blow, if you like, as they fade. So they always take a shot at you. So
so you're always affected, I suppose.
Yeah, you are always.
You could have it unless they miss.
So you draw 1 off of the monster deck as their attack, and again that's a modifier, and it's +1 or +2.
I do like that, having the cards rather than the dice.
It's really quite sweet, isn't it? Yeah. And if they take a hit, you take your health accordingly off of that. And again, if you've got some defense.
That helps. Yeah.
Yeah, if you've got 1 or 2, it knocks it off the attack. So if they hit you +4 and you've got +1 defense.
Can you find attack and defense in there as well?
Yeah, some of the other chests have got weapons which give you +1, +2.
Attack,
so you find weapons that will increase your attack strength.
You find a shield, a helmet. I found a helmet.
Helmets and chain mail and chest mail and stuff like that. So there are things that will give you bigger defense. So then, obviously, you have your little battle. Whoever wins, obviously, carries on. If the beast dies, you turn it over, and there's like a little skull and crossbones kind of thing on the back side.
That's good, I like that.
So you turn him face down, and then you get the treasure chest that's underneath him. You can explore that. Sometimes there are traps.
I think 2 or 3 times I had a poison arrow in the face.
I think you did. It's quite funny. You got all the traps, and I got all the extra weapons. So so that's the attacking and defense. The one thing about the attacks is. You can draw a miss out of that attack deck. So in both parties, for the character and for the beast, you can pull it up, miss, annoyingly.
Good when the baddie misses.
Yeah, good when a baddie misses you, but when you miss them, ooh dear. But anyway, and so you carry on through the dungeon in this manner, fighting beasts and opening chests, and hopefully in one of the chests that you open, you find this sword. And also, you need to find the key. So once you've found those 2 items, and obviously bearing that in mind, you need to open chests. You can't just say, well, I'm going to ignore that chest.
Yeah, I think a couple of times I avoided
I'm not going to fight that monster. I'm just going to... But you have to,
I know.
Although, of course, when you're doing it as a co-op together, one of you can say, can you go and open that chest? Because you've got
you had more attack than I did.
Yeah, that's right. So anyway, once you've gone through the dungeon, you open up all your chests, you found the sword and the key, you want to then get to the exit. And so eventually you're looking for the dragon tile, which is... the exit basically, and you need to fight the dragon to escape. Now the dragon has an attack of 20, So he's quite a powerful
Ouch.
dragon. Obviously, most dragons are. And so it's quite a challenge to even get out of the exit if you get there. So that's pretty much it. You find the sword, find the key, get to the dragon, beat him, and you're out.
Simple.
Now, we've played it twice. I played it as a solo game, and we played it as a co-op 2-player game, and both times we failed to get out. So not an easy game to beat. I mean, it's an easy game to pick up and play. It's quite a simple game to play, but not an easy game to beat. So it's quite a nice balance there.
Yeah.
So what do you think then?
So reviews.
Yeah.
I'm not a massive fan of the dungeon.
No.
Exploring Dungeons and Dragons.
Neither am I, so that's
fighting baddies.
Yeah.
I never really have been. But I really had fun playing this game.
Well, yeah, so bear that in mind
Yeah.
when we do the score. This was sent as a review copy to us. Thank you for that, Steve. And from that point of view, we're reviewing it as a 2-player game for us. But this is not really our bag, dungeon crawling and Dungeons and Dragons, all that sort of stuff. So bear that in mind. If you like this sort of game, you'll probably like it more than whatever we score it. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I liked one. It's easy to pick up and play. Really good illustrations. I liked the whole tile laying, and you could go anywhere. The freedom to go.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, tile laying is my.
You didn't go to the tile that you had to put down. You didn't have to.
No, that's right. You just expand the dungeon and decide where you want to go. So I like that tile laying thing as well, because that's
I think it's good. I think it's 8+ ages.
Yeah, 8+.
Yeah, I think I could take this to my nephew easily to play, and he'd love it.
Yeah. So that's again another thing. Small package, easy to play, and it's for 8+. So if you've got kids. So one of the parents can play it with one of your kids. That's a great idea.
Sometimes I think Dungeons and Dragons is quite a hard game to understand, or a bit confusing, or a bit heavy.
Yeah,
but
this is very simple. Yeah. So that's lots of plus points for it, and there aren't many negative points, to be fair. I mean, I guess the only thing I would say is it's relatively simple.
But we did fail.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, I don't mean as a challenge. Yeah, I mean, just it's not very heavy as a D&D dungeon crawler explorer game. It's quite simple, but and that's a plus.
But that's got positives to
that's a plus point anyway, I guess. So So yeah, for all the reasons that we've said,
I really liked it. Yeah,
worthwhile buying if you like this kind of game.
Yeah, if it's your thing.
Yeah,
it'll be your thing.
And it's a really good thing that it's different every time. So again, as you're laying out the dungeon, it's completely random. All the chests and all the monsters are all in different places every time. What you find in the chest, therefore, is different.
I also like the fact there's a co-op play as well.
Yeah.
Together. I like cooperative games when you work as a team rather than against each other.
Exactly, yeah. So you're both out there to win. And again, it plays well as a solo player. And there's another thing in there as well called a chaos mode. We didn't play that yet, but it's basically you don't find chests to explore and find. No, right. They're all you just start with I think it's 8 or 10 chests in your in your inventory already. So you start with those items, whatever they are, the +1 attacking thing or the plus one.
Yeah, that's chaos.
yeah. So you've got all those things ready and just go. And so then you just fight the monsters and.
Should we do scores?
Yeah. So I'll go first, shall I?
Yep.
Okay. So again, please bear in mind. Not really our bag, but it's still better than average. I'm giving this a 6.5.
Very good.
Yeah,
that's
so
above average. Very good. I'm like a tiny bit down from that because it's more because you like the tile lay and everything. It's more spreads thing than mine particularly, but I'm still gonna give it a 6.
Well, that's pretty good. Yeah. So 12.5, which is
12.5.
So if you consider 10 as an average game, this is better than that. So again, like I say. If you like this kind of game, you'll like it more than we do. So, pretty good game, really, and especially it's only £20. So,
and for kids as well, I think if you've got kids 8+, they'll enjoy it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. So 12.5 out of 20. Good game. Well done. And an English game. Well done, team. Go England.
Love the Brits.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching this review, and hopefully, if this is the sort of thing that you're going to like, pop out and buy it. I think it's available. Certainly on Facebook, so if you search out this name on Facebook, you'll find the guy that's selling it on there.
If you enter.
Or you can go directly to crystaldaggergames.com. I think it's .com. Yeah, crystaldagger.com, in fact. And you can buy it direct there. So good luck, guys, with this. Yeah, and we'll see you again. Bye.
Bye.